In today's video, I'm going to be looking at ticker symbol GRAB, also known as GRAB. This is a stock that has been featured a number of occasions on the channel. It is making some strong moves today, and we're going to be asking the question, is this the next Palantir for MMTLP? We're going to be looking at the latest developments, including asking the question, is $2,500 per share a fair settlement? So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first of all, from CNBC, we can see the S&P 500 is rising as the plan to end the shutdown is starting and potentially going to get through. From Bloomberg, we can see the Fed's Miran is saying he would favour half-point rate cut in December. Again, positive news there for the markets. And in terms of earnings, what we can see here, I think the big one is going to be Nebius in the morning tomorrow. Then we also have Beyond Meat, we have Oklo, Circle, Cisco, and as well as that in Thursday and Friday, we have Applied Science, Applied Materials, Hive, and much more. So if you go ahead and check out the previous video, I shared one of the stocks that I invested in, ticker symbol META. I caught this just in excess of $601. I believe this is a great long-term play, currently up over 4%. So if you want to get the due diligence for that, covered in the previous video. So let's now have a look at the latest stock news shared in the Discord. So first of all, good news with regard to ticker symbol RUM, Rumble. The stock was soaring after Northern Data deal is proceeding at a reduced price. CELH, Celsius Holdings, shares also trading higher with regard to the company announcing a $300 million share repurchase authorization. So great news there. And also some important insider buys. Oscar was down, and in terms of APLD, that was doing well, and we shared an important link for why that was doing well, so keep an eye out on APLD. Before we get started, I'd like to take 1 minute of your time to share more details about the Trading Secrets Discord, and once you join, you'll get access to our daily stock alerts, the weekly watch list share price trading on the Monday, also the $1 Million Challenge, and much more. And for some of the members, I also share my buy and sell alerts live. These include swing trades, and they also include long-term holds. In terms of the weekly watch list, these are our calls that are also recorded weekly with some tremendous returns, including LAES up over 152%, RUM up over 51%, and many more, but obviously not all calls are successful. We've had a $2,000 Discord update, and this includes live breaking news. It also includes why a stock is moving, analyst rating, FDA news, halt, stack pools, and much more to help in your trading decisions. We have a new top ranked stocks DD channel with well over 30 stocks now for number one rated buy stocks. And finally, you can also join us in the famous $1 Million Challenge, where we use compound return investing, looking at 201 trades with a return of 3.5%. Let's have a look at the latest developments. So ticker symbol GRAB, and we will be asking the question, is this the new Palantir? So we're going to start by having a look at a reminder of the company profile. So founded in 2012, headquartered in Singapore. The company is an organization operating in Cambodia, Indonesia, Malaysia, and most of Southeast Asia. 4 segments: deliveries, mobility, financial services, as well as many others, including digital banking. So let's move straight ahead and look at the chart for today, and we can see it is trading very close to the $6 mark. I think there is strong resistance at $6, and currently at $5.98, up over 7.6%. But if we have a look at the chart for the year to date, 2025, up over 26.59%. Early May, there was an opportunity to get this below the $4 mark, so great opportunity there to get in. Market cap just in excess of $24.42 billion. So why are we interested in GRAB? And there was news shared live in the Discord earlier today in the pre-market, and we can see a headline here from our live trading and alert section, and that is GRAB is to make a $60 million strategic investment in remote driving technology company VEY. So this is the primary cause of the news and the movement in share price today. So from Tip Ranks, we can see the headline, the announcement of the strategic investment in remote driving company VEY, and the company GRAB are looking to invest $60 million in this, and the investment is aiming to enhance GRAB's mobility and autonomous expertise. So what does this mean, and what are the benefits for the GRAB as an organization? So the agreement said to invest in the technology. Upon closing, Grab will then hold a minority equity interest in VEY. So good example here of a diversification for the company and growth. So it will increase its equity in VEY with an additional $350 million within the first year after the deal is closed. So it's not over yet, and also the potential additional purchase will consist of acquisition of new shares as well as shares for existing shareholders. So I think they are making very, very strong plans here. And I think another important news I'd like to share with you, also shared live in the Discord, was a very, very significant increase in ownership from Citigroup, and this is an increase of 112.62%, and they now have a staggering amount of shares in Grab valued at in excess of $180 million. So a significant sign of confidence there from Citigroup. So let's now have a look at the overall growth in terms of revenue, EBITDA and profit and loss. So if we have a look at revenue, again currently just in excess of $873 million, and in terms of profit, the company are very, very close to getting significant amounts of profit. 2021 all the way to 2024 were loss-making years, so it's now looking a lot more promising, and the company are certainly ready for strong moves. So let's now have a look at the chart from the point of view some ultra buys, and obviously after the ultra buys we can see here if we go back for over a longer period of time, as soon as the significant buys happened, we could see there was obviously significant moves up in the chart. Then there was also significant short pressure, so obviously there is an interest in pushing this down as well, but hopefully it will break through in resistance. What I'd now like to do is have a look at the question, is Grab going to be potentially the next Palantir? So what Mike has posted is it's giving him the same Palantir vibes as 2022 and 2023, and he's shared an image here looking at the Palantir operating income quarterly for the 2023, probably obviously showing a very similar pattern to Grab, and basically if we look at the second part of the post, he goes on to say he is getting this vibe, and no, Grab is not the next Palantir, Grab is the next Grab and also the next AI super app. So the truth is, he's not here to convince anyone to buy Palantir before the run up, and he's also not going to convince anybody to buy Grab, but he's sharing his obviously his insight into this, and obviously the thesis is that it is certainly a high quality business. And the final part of what he's saying here is 99% of Wall Street analysts fail to understand Palantir, AMD and Tesla in the early days, and potentially we have the same situation with Grab, and I certainly believe that the long-term growth of Grab is going to be exceptional. And we're going to finish off here by a quick snapshot of the recent earnings report, and we can see here there was a significant beat in revenue and in the margins, and we can see significant changes year on year, showing significant amounts of growth across the board. So overall a great earnings there as well. Let's have a look at the latest developments for MMTLP. So the first shout out here is the Glass Guy, who's posted with regard to FINRA. They don't regulate foreign exchanges, but they continue to allow them to access the OTC. Common sense runs deep at FINRA, and I think that's a sarcastic comment. And if we can see here in the image shared, in terms of the foreign securities, share volume just in excess of 347 million, and a dollar volume just in excess of 671 million. So a huge amount of trades there which potentially are unregulated. What K-Kep has shared in terms of a legal update is the case with regard to Kelly and FINRA, and the Nevada judge has ruled there is no private right of action against FINRA. However, there is a caveat here, and the statement is, but that does not end the analysis, highlighted in yellow, and I think that single line opens the door to new legal questions. So overall the judge is siding with FINRA, but stating that it is not the end. So hopefully there is an update on that to come. And finally, shout out again to the Glass Guy, who's posted with regard to a final, and the question asked here was, what does the MMTLP settlement look like if there were over 500 million naked shorted shares, and evidence of collusion with the SEC and FINRA, and collusion with the representatives, collusion with the Georgetown professor that we all know about, collusion with brokers, collusion with hedge funds, and collusion with the DTCC. So the result he has got here on the left hand side, in terms of the final number, that is $2,500 per share, which is a final number based on the 500 million plus naked shorted shares. No trading window, no price discovery, no shareholder vote, confirmed collusion, obviously after more than 1,050 days of limbo, and I'm sure most people would probably welcome that, even though it may be unrealistic right now at this moment in time. And finally, if you'd like to join us in the Discord, get a copy of our weekly watch list, due diligence on top ranked stocks, and as well as get access to the weekly watch list, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.